Good morning, Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second day of ASEAN Startup Innovation Week 2024. Allow me to introduce myself once more. My name is Choi Ji-hee, and I'm honored to be your host for the second day. Now, the ASEAN-Korea Center has been holding this event since 2018, bringing together 180 different countries from all 10 ASEAN countries in order to help them to build capacity as well as for their networking. In particular, in celebration of the 15th anniversary of the ASEAN-Korea Center, we have expanded our scope by incorporating more elements of capacity building, including special lectures and site visits. And back in September, we also hosted the online acceleration program to help members to prepare for the pitch contest today. And especially today, we're holding the ceremony for the winners of the top 4 contestants. They were selected by our judges. Following the ceremony, there will be a special lecture session featuring Unicorn CEO and Global Investor. And after the lunch break, we will move on to a Fireside Chat Session with startup CEOs from ASEAN and Korea. Then we will conclude the program with a networking session of our startups and guests. So let me go over the awards once again. The startup recognized for the most innovative idea will be awarded the Innovation Prize along with the third place winner. Each will receive $5,000. The second place startup will receive $10,000, and the grand prize winner will be receiving $30,000. The top contestant will also have the opportunity to take part in Next Rise 2024, which is a global startup fair organized by the Korea Development Bank and the Korea International Trade Association. Now, without further ado, let's begin the award ceremony. First of all, I would like to invite our Excellency Kim Jae-shin, the Secretary General of the ASEAN-Korea Center, to hand out the prizes to the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to His Excellency Kim Jae-shin. All right, so we will announce the winner of the Innovation Prize first. Now, we had 29 startups pitching their great ideas yesterday. And the winner of the Innovation Prize goes to Next to Cloud from Brunei. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage to get your prize. Next to Cloud from Brunei had introduced an app for blood donation. It was a great idea and it wins the Innovation Prize. Congratulations once again. And please take a look at the camera in front of you for a photo. Now we will also invite Ambassador of Brunei, Her Excellency Nuria Yusuf, who could you please also step up to the stage for a group photo together? Thank you very much. Please take a look at the camera with a big smile. Please look at the front. All right, congratulations, Your Excellency. You may return to your seat. And next to Cloud, could you please stand in front of the stage for 1 minute to the side for a group photo session later? Thank you very much. All right, now let's move on to the winner for the third place. Out of the remaining 28 startups, our next award goes to Finan from Vietnam. Congratulations. Please approach the stage. Finan had introduced a financial management system for the SMEs. Congratulations for winning the third prize. We will once again have a quick photo round, so please take a look at the camera with a big smile. Congratulations once again. All right, so Finan, could you also take a look at the camera with a big smile? Congratulations once again. Could you also step down to the side of the stage next to Cloud for another group photo session later on? Congratulations. Now we will unveil the winner of second place. The $10,000 prize goes to Ultrapax from Singapore. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage and for a quick photo round with the Secretary General as well as Miss Eleanor Kang from Singapore. Could you also step up to the stage for a group photo together? Congratulations. Please step up to the stage for a group photo. All right. Take a look at the camera with a big smile. Ultrapax had introduced the alternatives to plastic packaging. Congratulations for winning second place. All right. Thank you very much. You may step down and please stand to the side. Ultrapax. Now, finally, it's time to reveal our first place winner. The startup that will be receiving the grand prize of $30,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the first place goes to Prefer, also from Singapore. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage for a group photo. And once again, can we invite Miss Eleanor to take a group photo again. You can step up to the stage. Congratulations. Prefer had introduced the alternatives to coffee without using coffee beans. Congratulations on winning the grand prize. Okay, so we announced all 4 winners of this year's pitch contest. Please stay on stage because we will have a group photo with all the other winners as well as the guests and ambassadors. Could you all approach the stage? We will take a photo with the winners first. Could you please wait in front of the stage? Could you please wait in front of the stage before we take a final group photo? Just with the winners first. All right, please look at the camera with a big smile. Congratulations to all 4 winners. Now you may step onto the stage, the ambassadors and guests, for a group photo together. Yes, and we will also like to invite all the other startups as well for a group photo together. Could all the participating startups approach the stage as well? And the collaborating partners and all the embassies. Great, once more, smile, give a big smile to the camera. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Now, could you please take your seats again? Congratulations once again to all the winners. Prefer from Singapore, Ultrapax from Singapore, Finan, and Nextacloud. Finan from Vietnam and Nextacloud from Brunei. Congratulations once again. Now we will be hearing some congratulatory remarks from our Secretary General, followed by some special lectures as well. Now we would like to invite Secretary General Kim Jae-shin once again to the stage as he will deliver his congratulatory remarks for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Please give a big round of applause once again to our Secretary General.
Good morning. What do you think of my jumper? This is the symbol of 2024 ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week. Do I look all right? Yeah, thank you. Excellencies, distinguished guests, let me express my gratitude to the ASEAN ambassadors, including Her Excellency Maria Teresa de Dizon de Vega, Ambassador of the Republic of the Philippines, and the ACS Chair, and partners and investors for sharing your precious time this morning. Welcome to the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week 2024. First of all, congratulations to prepare for winning the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week 2024. Your accomplishment is truly remarkable. I would like to give a round of applause to all participating companies, including Ultrapax, Finan, and Nextcloud, for the passion and efforts they have shown during the pitching contest. Thank you also to the ASEAN embassies in Seoul and the ASEAN Coordinating Committee on MSMEs for your support in making the event a success. I also would like to express my gratitude to the judges who provided generous advice and cool-headed diagnosis to the participating startups. The ASEAN-Korea Startup Week is an annual event that provides a networking platform for startups from Korea and across the 10 ASEAN countries. Since it was first held in 2018, I'm delighted to celebrate its 7th year today. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, in commemoration of the 35th anniversary of the establishment of ASEAN-Korea dialogue relations and the 15th anniversary of the ASEAN-Korea Center, it was further enriched under the name ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week. Also, through the chairman's statement of the 27th ASEAN Plus 3 Summit, which was held in Lao PDR this month, ASEAN emphasized the need to strengthen ASEAN Plus 3 collaboration in the areas of MSMEs and startups, facilitating their access and capacity to use digital technologies. In line with these efforts, we discovered the promising startups in the ASEAN region this year using AI, fintech, and climate technology, and provided guidance on how to adapt to the Korean startup ecosystem. To effectively support capacity building of the participating startups, we held a 2-week-long online acceleration program in September. Along with the expert sessions, we provided a chance for the ASEAN startups to attract investment through a one-on-one meeting with Korean investors. We strive to serve as a bridgehead connecting the Korean and ASEAN startup ecosystems. According to the ASEAN Investment Report 2024, published by the ASEAN Secretariat this year, there are 60 ASEAN unicorn companies with a corporate value of more than $1 billion. Additionally, as of 2023, foreign direct investment into ASEAN reaches up to $230 billion, accounting for 17% of global investment. Investment from Korea accounts for more than 10% of this figure, implying active investment exchange between ASEAN and Korea. Furthermore, ASEAN has over 400 million digital consumers and a young population with a median age of 30.2. With its huge growth potential, digital startup industry in ASEAN is also expected to reach $1 trillion by 2030. In particular, the diversity of entrepreneurs in the ASEAN region will be the key to innovation in the generation to come. We look forward to witnessing startups like you who are with us today taking the lead in innovation. The ASEAN-Korea Center will continue to coordinate the network of startups, investors, and supporting entities across the region. It is no exaggeration to say that the development of startup is a key growth engine of the national economy. The Korean startup ecosystem has steadily developed and entered the global top 10 thanks to support from the government, public institutions, and the various private organizations. Since fostering the startup industry is directly linked to the competitiveness of ASEAN and Korea, continued cooperation is a must to secure a higher status in the future. Lastly, I would like to thank again to entrepreneurs for their efforts and passion and give robust support for their continued growth in the future. I wish all the participants, all the startups here, a big success in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Secretary General, for those remarks. Next, I would like to invite Her Excellency Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega, Ambassador of the Embassy of the Republic of the Philippines and Chair of ASEAN Committee in Seoul, for her remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. I'm not wearing the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week jacket, but I am wearing something which has been upcycled by a social enterprise in the Philippines. So I think it's within the spirit of the Innovation Week itself. Let me just do a quick turn. His Excellency Kim Jae-shin, Secretary General of the ASEAN-Korea Center, Excellencies, distinguished guests, resource persons, and participants, mabuhay, annyeonghasimnika 여러분. On behalf of the ASEAN Committee in Seoul and the Philippine Embassy, I convey warmest congratulations on another successful edition of the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week. The 7th iteration of the Startup Innovation Week comes at an auspicious time as the ASEAN-Korea Center marks its 15th year, and as we commemorate the 35th anniversary of the ASEAN-Korea Dialogue Partnership and its elevation to that of a comprehensive strategic partnership. Initiatives such as this, which bring together startups across the ASEAN region and fosters engagement with Korean counterparts, allows for the sharing of ideas, building of networks, and supporting an innovation ecosystem while building on the strengths of all stakeholders. This initiative by the AKC likewise supports the goals of ASEAN in ensuring the impactful and sustainable transition to a knowledge-based economy. ASEAN has already recognized the importance of startup and innovation ecosystems under its framework for promoting the growth of digital startups in ASEAN and through the ASEAN Coordinating Committee on MSMEs. Both ASEAN and Korea are exerting all possible efforts to respond to the common challenges and to use them as catalysts for innovation. Whether it be vulnerabilities brought about by climate change, lack of access to capital, or diversity in development status, these challenges serve as the impetus for innovative solutions in which startups can play a crucial role. The activities being undertaken during the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week all contribute to enhancing the startup and innovation ecosystem in the region by empowering talented, visionary, and hardworking startup entrepreneurs through capacity building opportunities and creating synergies with Korean and fellow ASEAN startups. It likewise recognizes the growing startup sector in ASEAN, which continues to attract international investment. Supporting the ASEAN startup sector through collaboration with potential Korean partners enables ASEAN to continue on an innovation pathway, providing a young, technically savvy ASEAN demographic with the tools to help leapfrog and advance their country's economic and social development. I am especially pleased to see a focus on capacity building for this edition of the Startup Innovation Week, as the nurturing and retention of talent are critical ingredients for the sustainability of startups and innovation-centered enterprises. The success of the startup ecosystem could spell the difference in ASEAN countries' efforts to either further enhance their already advanced economic status or overcome the middle income gap. I am confident that this exercise will yield significant results. The Philippines, for its part, has further strengthened its own cooperation with Korea on smart solutions and innovation under the recently issued joint declaration on a strategic partnership during the state visit of President Yoon Suk-yeol to the Philippines earlier this month. It is good to recall that every time we use an e-payment wallet, utilize green smart technology in our homes, or when rural communities gain access to mobile-based solutions for their agricultural output, we are reaping the benefits of a robust startup and innovation sector. Once again, allow me to congratulate the ASEAN-Korea Center and its partners, the judges, the participants, and the winners, and all those who contributed to a successful Startup Innovation Week. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you very much for your thoughtful remarks. Once again, congratulations to all 4 startups for the much-deserved awards you received. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Byung-gyul Lee, CEO of BK Ventures, as a representative of the 5 judges. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to Mr. Lee.
Good morning, everyone. Esteemed guests and innovative entrepreneurs, I want to thank you for your efforts over the past few days. I'm grateful for all of the 30 ASEAN startups which are attending here, because I now have a better understanding of your individual countries and your brilliant strategies to break into the target markets. Currently, I'm helping Korean startups to expand to Southeast Asian countries. In that sense, this opportunity to meet startups from ASEAN countries has a special meaning and is an extraordinary opportunity for me. And as we gather here at the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week 2024, I'm filled with immense pride and admiration for the remarkable spirit of entrepreneurship that has been showcased throughout this competition. It is truly inspiring to witness the diverse array of startups from ASEAN countries, each bringing unique ideas, perspectives, and solutions to the table. The startups we have been seeing this week embody the essence of resilience and creativity. You are the pioneer who dare dream big, to challenge the status quo, and to push the boundaries of what is possible. Your commitment to innovation is not just a testament to your individual capabilities, but also a reflection of the vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem that exists within the ASEAN region. In addition to say, as you embark on your journey toward expanding into the foreign market, I want to remind you that Korea is a land of opportunity, rich with resources, technologies, and a supportive community eager to collaboration with you. The synergy between ASEAN and Korea is a powerful force, and together, we can create solutions that transcend borders and make a meaningful impact on our societies. I encourage each of you to embrace the challenge that lie ahead, courage and determination. Your innovative ideas have the potential to transform industries and improve lives, not just in your home countries, but across the globe. Thank you for your passion, your dedication, and your unwavering belief in the power of innovation. I look forward to seeing the incredible achievements that emerge from gathering of brilliant minds. Let us continue to support one another as we navigate the exciting journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the inspiring speech, Mr. Lee. Next up, we have another special guest today. 빅뱅엔젤 is an early-stage institutional investor based in Korea and Singapore, focusing on cross-border startups. He's here to share his insights and advices to inspire emerging ASEAN startups as a representative of top investment company in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a big round of applause. It's Mr. Ryan Hyuk-chan.
Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Ryan Hyuk-chan and Xin Chao and Selamat Pagi and yeah, because I just say hello and good morning because of I live in KL 3 years and the previous I also live in Hanoi 6 months and the previous also live in the Indonesia 6 months like that. Previous my life is travel and working in overseas. And based on my experience, currently I'm doing the crossover accelerator at Korea and Singapore. So I will share about my insight and currently also 빅뱅엔젤스 we crossover accelerator. We also operate in the Korea and the worldwide POC and the government program. So 빅뱅엔젤스 we are cross-border program for global startup in Korea. So first of all, who am I? As I explained, and I'm the Vice President of 빅뱅엔젤스. And if you after this session, and if you have any question, feel free to send the email ryan@빅뱅엔젤스.com. Because I'm the professional about the inbound program. Inbound program is like it's you gentlemen and ladies, and starting the business in Korea. I'm the person who can supporting it. I'm the person who can consulting as an accelerator. And I also operate in the outbound program. Outbound program is a Korea program to oversee global companies, make a joint venture in localization, and also make a collaboration with each country's government together. So in total, I founded and exited 5 startups and joined the 빅뱅엔젤스 as a VP in March 2023. Means I understand startup because of previously I also launched my service in KL, Malaysia. So-called SOCAR. SOCAR is a Korean number one car sharing service and currently Asia Pacific's number one car sharing service based in Malaysia and Singapore and Indonesia. And also I'm involved about the startup in Vietnam and Indonesia also. That's the reason why I just understand and I try to many different approach to Asian countries. And previously also worked at the private equity firm and also based on my experience, I just digging new robotics, AI, deep tech, and smart farm, and the future mobility. Sustainability is my major sector. So I just introduced about the 빅뱅엔젤스 journey of the last 12 years. 빅뱅엔젤스 is a Korea and Singapore-based accelerator. By the way, it's already have a legacy for 12 years. Before starting about this, and don't worry because of we are just looking lunch time, so my time is actually 20 minutes, but I will finish quickly. So, 빅뱅엔젤스, we have 6 global exit cases and the accumulated AUM is $20 million. And we have 136 portfolio company, but the important thing is that this 136 is not only the Korea company, also we invest and we incubate in global company who want a business in Korea or who want a business in overseas. And our LP and our exit cases. So 빅뱅엔젤스, we're aiming for a global accelerator since 2016. 2016, we worked with the Korea government and NIPA, but 2017 and until 2023, we expand our participant, and not only the NIPA, and also we operating with the Ministry of SME and also Ministry of another government, Korea government association together. Especially, there's one of the famous program for the foreign startup. In Korea, there's a K Global Startup Challenge, so-called KSGC. Is K Global Startup Challenge is a 빅뱅엔젤스 we are the operator. And next page, there's more details about the K Startup Grand Challenge. And strongly, hopefully, every startup who joining this ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week, everyone is please feel free to apply for the KSGC 2025. And 빅뱅엔젤스, we are the TIPS operator. TIPS is a Korea government sponsored program, and also we are already invested about the healthcare, business solution, IoT, and sustainability sectors. It's a kind of a references, and also they also have not only the Korea company, and like as a Corallo is a German-based company, and Deep Smart Tech and the Urban Lab also from the overseas. So it's more detail about how we collaborate with the global company to so-called inbound program. For example, Singapore. Fairphonics is a Singapore-based company, but right now they are doing very well in Korea market. Even in NDL medical technology, based on Singapore, it's a kind of a medical global company, but they also expand their market. And also they collaborate with the Korea University together for the Korea expansion. Corallo is a German company for the future agri-tech, and Quantica is a German company and the 3D printing unit. So-called Korea Startup Grand Challenge Program, KSGC, is a very important and the most popular program. This year, Korea government is choosing 40 global startup for the incubating at Korea. So actually this year is 1,200 global startup apply for KSGC, and the Korea government and operator, like as a 빅뱅엔젤스, we choosing 40 startup to incubating at Korea. So please don't miss in the KSGC, and there's an official website, and you can apply for next year. So this one is a more global market portfolio. Since 2018, 빅뱅엔젤스 and 빅뱅 Ventures have been focusing investment in the deep tech sector. And also not only the deep tech, also we interested about the biopharmaceutical sectors and make global references. We just keep on saying about the global market is very huge because of as a factor of outbound matters, the Korea market is a little bit small, so we just increasing Korea startup, let them go abroad and collaborate with the global companies, not only the European and the US market, and also Middle East and the ASEAN market is very, very important. That's the reason last week I was in Singapore, and also there's a kind of a meetup with the NTU and also collaborate with the Singapore government and working together with a Temasek fund-based company, so-called the ST Engineering or Decrypt. So 빅뱅엔젤스 is a leading cross-border accelerator that performs global inbound and outbound. I just keep on focusing about the inbound and outbound because of inbound specialist or outbound specialist. Most important matter is just together specialist. So the 빅뱅엔젤스, we are the last 12 years, we keep on incubating the inbound and the outbound program. So how we operate the program? So this is a more detailed cases. So when you just apply for the KSGC, actually it's not only the KSGC, and please feel free to send Ryan at 빅뱅엔젤스.com about your company's detail, and also if you have intent to collaborate with the Korea University or Korea government, don't missing about the KSGC program, and we operating starting as an analyst, report and advisory through that, and the partnering. We make a workshop, and we mentoring, and we make a roadshow with some conglomerate, and also we matchmaking with investment and also R&D funding together. That's how we operate the program. So program more detailed analyzing and the mentoring, partnering, and the load show cases. So through the analyzing, we make a market entry strategy for the Asian market based on market research report and the mentoring. We industry-specific mentor and online and offline mentoring is a so-called hybrid. And the partnering, we moderate in workshop together with the partner group. Actually, the relationship is some more tight relationship. Sometimes it make a kind of a good relation and a good leisure. By the way, I also believing about the serendipity. So like even it's not tight, it's untight. But sometimes they make a good leisure. Then we can find the last 12 years track record. We also find a good leisure through the serendipity. And the load show is also very important. And once again, I just congratulate about the grand prize and the prize of 1, 2, 3. I think everything is not only the speech. Of course, there's a good pitching, but the important thing is your idea, business model, everything is perfect in the global market. That's how you guys won the competition. Investment and network matter. 빅뱅엔젤스 is we have a platform labs in Singapore, and we also have a venture capital arm. Most important thing is how proper matchmaking with a partner, how proper matchmaking with the inbound program cases in Korea, and outbound cases is a global, some university or global conglomerate. That's based on the experience. So investment and track more detail is R&D track and the JV track separation, because there's many companies try to come to the Korea market. By the way, just sometimes it will be only program. Means even you join the KSGC program, it's kind of a 1-year program. After 1 year, it's really hard to make a surviving. So that's the reason why we make a proper matchmaking through the joint venture. Joint venture is make a matchmaking with not only it's not like it's a box moving. And the joint venture, you can find the proper partner. Joint venture, you can find the proper R&D partner. Joint venture, you can find about the better your partner for the soft landing in Korea market. But important thing is the joint venture, sometimes big conglomerate, Samsung, LG, CJ, like the named conglomerate is helpful. But sometimes for the soft landing, you just make a proper partner is very, very important. So about proper partner matchmaking, that part is what I just want to explain about the matter. So tips. In previous page, there's a kind of a tips information. Tips is a R&D match supporting program operated by the Korea government. 빅뱅엔젤스 is a tips partner, and the 빅뱅엔젤스 previously we operating the tips program, and we choosing 8 to 12 companies per each year. So if a startup participating in base camp establish a subsidiary in Korea, 빅뱅엔젤스, we are tips partner, and we invest $100K in the tech startup. And the Korea government will supporting $500K to $700K as a development marketing grant. Of course, it's not fixed investment volume. It's kind of an average volume. And there's not only the 빅뱅엔젤스, and also when you're searching about the TIPS Korea program in Googling, you can find about more TIPS partner. In Korea, still, we have 40 more TIPS partner who are operating the TIPS program. By the way, cross-border is 10 to 15 cross-border is insist about the TIPS partner. So TIPS program is Korea government, one of the very unique program, and another government also following about the TIPS program. By the way, don't missing about applying KSGC and through the TIPS is a kind of a one streamline to expand your business in Korea. So last is why 빅뱅엔젤스. We operate the accelerating program is a 20 more program. We accelerated 190 more companies, medtech, ag, food tech, ESG, sustainability, in future mobility, and the size of acceleration. And the successful case, we also make global startups inbound successful cases well. And that's the reason why I just highlight about the 빅뱅엔젤스 as a cross-border program. So, of course, I'm from the 빅뱅엔젤스. I just keep on saying good effect about the 빅뱅엔젤스, but also for the real business in Korea, or real, not only the Korea, real business in business expansion in Asia Pacific, first thing is you have to understand about each country's characteristic and each country's market and each country's requirement. Of course, sometimes there's no requirement about your business, not yet, but you can make it. Me, myself, previously I moved to KL, Malaysia, 2017, and with just only 3 people studying the SOCA Malaysia as the MBHD. At 3 people, we just studying about the market searching first. After that, we just we got an investor and also we expand our business. Currently, SOCA Malaysia operates 3,200 vehicles based in Malaysia and also Singapore. Grab using the SOCA Malaysia. And also Indonesia, they also have using the SOCA Malaysia. So Vietnam is next our SOCA expand target. So like that, there was no car sharing market in Malaysia previously, but SOCA is the first and currently is the #1 car sharing service. Like that is a kind of an example. So for the market expansion, you have to carefully check and analyze about those markets. So it's a kind of a KCC program achievement cases and NDL from the Singapore company and the Fairphonics also Singapore company and the Corallo is a German-based company cases and they are warned about the achievement #1 and #2 like that. So 빅뱅엔젤스 cross-border accelerating, we are doing well and we are so far Korea #1 cross-border accelerator and we're increasing the global startup entry program. Also, we're increasing global listed company networking. Through that, we just keep on increasing about joint venture and collaboration together. So thank you very much. It's a final page and don't missing about the market searching and the market entry. I 100% guarantee about the Korea market is a good chance to expand your business, and also there's many Korean people eager to adapt new technology from the ASEAN countries and the startups. So please feel free to apply the KCC Korea Startup Grand Challenge, and feel free to apply 빅뱅엔젤스 through my email and our webpage. So that make you another chance and another expansion to the Korean market. And not only the Korea, of course you can expand another Japan or nearby any countries in Asia Pacific. So just hope you're doing well and feel free to connect me anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much once again, Mr. Ryan Hyuk-chan, for the special session. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all recharged and ready for the afternoon ahead. Moving on to the second half of today's program, I would like to invite Ms. Quinn Fan, the CEO and founder of Mona, as the moderator of the Fireside Chat. In this session, CEOs from ASEAN and Korean startups will introduce the startup ecosystem in their respective regions and share their experience of building and growing their startup. Now, for the speakers who will join us in the chat, I will call them out in order, so please welcome them with a big round of applause. First of all, Mr. Lincoln Lin, CEO and founder of Film Place from Singapore. Please approach the stage. Next, we have Ms. Parada Suponpun, CEO of Tasted Better from Thailand. Welcome. We have Mr. David Yoonho Lee, CEO of RMS Platform from Korea. Welcome, and please come up to the stage. And last but not least, we have Mr. Simon Kwon, Sales Director of Oysterable from Korea. Welcome. And now I will hand over the mic to our Miss Quinn Fan over here to moderate the Fireside Chat session.
Hi, good afternoon. I hope you enjoy your lunch. So my name is Quinn Fan. I think most, or if not all of you, have attended my online lecture. So it's good to finally see you guys in person. Today is my pleasure to be the moderator of this panel discussion with very amazing startups from ASEAN countries and also Korea. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself again. So I'm the CEO and founder of Mona, a social impact and sustainability startup focusing on circular economy in South Korea. So we are incorporated in South Korea, and our office is in Pangyo. We are quite young. We just started last year. So this is also a learning opportunity for me to listen to the CEO's stories. So to get started, I'm gonna ask each of our panelists to introduce themselves and about their company as well. So let's start with Lincoln.
Yeah, thanks for the introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Lincoln. I'm the founder and CEO of Film Place. I'm a Singaporean. A show of hand, any Singaporeans here? Awesome. So we can connect later. So I'm the founder and CEO of Film Place. What we do at Film Place is we help connect creators and brands together, helping to bridge a gap between the creators, where we give opportunity for a location owner, for creators from all around the world to connect, to secure projects, and work on something that they enjoy while they can actually make money. And also personally, I have moved to Korea over the last 4 years since Corona, so really experienced the downs and the highs. So if you guys have any question, I'm happy to answer them during the Q&A session later. Thank you.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Pirada, or you also can call me Oyo. Like in Thailand, we have like 2 names, Oyo. And I'm the CEO and also co-founder of Tested Better. And we have in Thailand, we are 5 years old company. And for now in Korea, I have just started 1.5 months. So if you put it in the spectrum, from 1 to 10, we are right now just maybe 6 months earlier from you guys, who's sitting here, if you would like to incorporate the company in Korea. So what we do is that we produce the world's lowest glycemic index functional flour that can replace normal wheat flour at the ratio of 1:1. And you can use our flour to make the bread, pasta, noodle, and instant noodle. And right now, we already have clinically tested in human. So it's 5 times less of carb, 4 times higher of protein, and 7 times higher of fiber. And really nice to meet you all today.
I'm David, the CEO of RMS Group. Actually, I'm reading the RMS Consulting, specialized in the smart city consulting and strategic consulting area. And I'm also learning the RMS platform is an IT platform company. We are integrating smart service, the mobility, energy, healthcare, integrated control management system into one platform for smart building and smart industrial complex and smart city. So we have a plan to go for listing on the market in 2026. So today I'm very glad to share the RMS journey for the smart city. If there's some question on the smart city and the smart building, the industrial complex, please let me know the interest in this party today. That I'd like to share our experience and background. Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Simon Kwon. Be quiet, sir. Just smile. Yeah, you guys looks angry now? Yeah, Korea make you angry? No, yes. Welcome to Korea. My name is Simon Kwon. I work at Oysterable. It's an AIoT resource recovery solution company that provides the service to increase the resource circulation value of plastic and waste. In Korea, most of plastic and waste cannot be recycled. So we are doing business to increase the recycling rate by collecting high quality circulating resource using our solution company systems. And today, if you want to know some business information, let you know. But I have a paper I'm reading, they are speaking, so so join today, join this time. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Right, so to get started, and this is my favorite part of the whole discussion, is that I would love to know about your story, how you started your entrepreneurial journey and what makes you decide to do what you do. So it doesn't have to be in order. Anyone can volunteer to say first, to share first. Oh, wonderful. Yes.
Last week I was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and 2 weeks ago I was in Manila, Philippines. Fortunately, the RMS is doing smart city business in Philippines, Saudi Arabia, and Korea. I previously was working for LG and LG Group for 13 years. Now that I'm not still young, but I'm the leader of a startup, RMS platform. So since the 2013, we are starting the RMS Consulting. Now the RMS Consulting is top here in Korea, the smart city consulting field. As for the platform and the IT, we are still growing up comparing to the smart city business here. So here and globally. I'm very happy to get a good opportunity working with the Philippine government authority and the Saudi Arabia government authority, even the public, not public, the private side. Actually, for the smart city business, we are very working with the small company, startup, even the global giant company together. We are still searching for our local and global partner for the global smart city. As for Philippines, we set up the East Asia regional headquarters in Philippines. As for the Saudi Arabia Riyadh entity, we are setting up the regional headquarters for the Middle East Asia. It is not just for the US and not just for the Europe business. We are targeting for our smart city business globally. When I built up the RMS, I had a very clear motives to set up the RMS for building up the global brand. Now RMS is build up the smart resilient city, the coupling with together. So today, I like to share our very fortunate and very lucky story. But we are still very suffering from very tough period. That means there is very difficult to find a good global partner. Yes, our platform is also AI, the technology based, the digital twin, cloud. But it is not easy for find the good, right partner for each project, especially for the very mega-sized, the global smart city project. We need to gather local and the global partner for just one project. So today, I'm also very happy to meet you and communicate and exchange our experience together. And then I will get the information through this good forum and conference, and then we will know each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. So I'm sure today you get to talk to some maybe potential global partner during the networking session. Yes. All right. For the next one, Lincoln, thank you for volunteering.
No worries. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick share of like how I really get to where am I today. So long time ago, maybe 12 years ago, I used to be a creator myself. So I create content on social channels. I create commercial, movies, drama in Singapore. Those Singapore and Malaysian out there probably heard of some of the movie called like A Boys to Men and those kind of things. So I was one of the person behind the whole movie, as well as some other popular content with all the big OTTs out there. I think essentially what really makes me start Film Plays is really to solve an industry problem. And I believe all of you here sitting down here are really here to really solve problem, to really help your own industry to be able to establish the need to disrupt the market, and also to be able to help create something wonderful to solve a problem. Well, starting a business is always about solving problem, right? Because if you don't solve a problem, then technically you wouldn't get any buyers to buy or spend money on your product, right? And that's where really Film Plays comes about, to solve the problem in the content creation industry. And how I get to, I think, Korea is really something that is quite interesting. I was initially invited by the Korea government to enter the Korea market through K Startup Grand Challenge. I think there are a lot of programs out there that you can look for, but really, back in 2020, that was where Corona happened. The whole world is on lockdown. I remember flying down to Incheon from Singapore. The whole plane was literally 3-person. Right, a 300-person airline with Singapore Airlines. Literally, there's only 3 of us in the whole plane with I think 11 air stewardess serving 3-person. So we literally have 3-person serving 1-person. So that was a very interesting opportunity. But I guess the whole experience, of going through the journey from Singapore to Korea and then to the other countries, I think that's really, something that can help drive that motivation. And also being able to really help you to even help myself actually to want to spend more time, more effort to really build something and really help contribute to your industry. And that's really how I got started.
Thank you so much. It's very inspiring, and I'm sure that every startup here share the same sentiment. So actually, Lincoln used to participated in the same program that I and Oyo over there are currently in right now. And I think I mentioned to some of you during the online lecture is the K Startup Grand Challenge. So definitely look into it. Definitely, I recommend to apply next year. All right, moving on. Oh, yeah? Yes?
Yeah. So actually my background, first of all, Tested Better is doing food technology startup. But actually my background is a lawyer. I graduated from UC Berkeley in the US as a Master of Law. And also my husband, also a lawyer in Thailand. And it was 5 years ago that I just want him to lose weight. He was 130 kilograms, and I don't know, I didn't know what to do. So on our anniversary wedding, just the first year, I just tell him, you love eating bread so much, right? But you know that bread is full of sugar and also flour. That's make you fat. Why don't you just cut the flour and sugar out and make the innovative bread? And then he just try to compete my challenge. So it's he spent 1 year in order to really look through all of the research, read all the paper, over 1,000 research. And boom, he just can finally make it. So it's turned to be our bread brand called Dancing with a Baker, which is the flourless and sugarless bread. And right now we have over 130,000 followers online Facebook, Instagram, and Line in Thailand. That's our that's our main background in Thailand. And we have just started to pivot our business model from B2C to B2B. And right now we have like successfully developed the flour, which is like very low of glycemic index. So at first, like since day one, what have been keeping Tasted Better alive is that the compliment from customers. Because actually 3 years ago, there was one customer call me and she cried. I was like, why are you crying? I was thinking that whether I put something injured in the bread and then like there's something happened. Do I have, will I got sued? Something like that. And she said in the morning, like my father, he is right now, he is a diabetic and he couldn't eat bread for 8 years. But in this morning, he can finally eat the bread from like 8 years. And like the father just cried. And then when she saw that moment, she cried. So this is really like impact thing that like Tasted Better have been created for 5 years. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Such a wonderful story. So Tasted Better started with love, huh? Yes, it's a great story, really. And I think when you mentioned impact, I think that's all we here today for is solving the problem and also making impact in whatever we're doing. So great story. Thank you very much. And last but not least.
Yeah. When I first time I work at Fireside Korea, it's global medicine companies, very famous. I just live my repeat life cycle, working, come back home, and break time, watching movie, drinking beer, always the same cycle life. How about you guys, same? So someday I watched the movie, its name is Matrix. Yeah, Matrix. Do you know Matrix? Yeah, it's very famous. So, yeah. So, at the time I thought that, oh, Simon, you live in Matrix. What your life is? Repeat your life is very circle. Yeah, circle is similar. How long time you can wanna live this type? So, you can change your life and you can do nail, not face, okay? Not face, yeah, just mind. Yeah, so I moved at that time, So people start a business with a goal of economic motivation or self-realization. First time I started just to make money, yeah. But as I did it, the motivation for self-realization, sorry. I'm 긴장했어요. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, let's
I'm
give
sorry.
him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes, you're doing great.
I'm reading papers, but you guys very beautiful guys, handsome guys look at me. I'm very strange. So yeah, I'm speaking slowly, please. Okay? Okay, reading again. But as I did it, the motivation for self-realization seems to have increased. As I start with economic motivation, finding a business model was a priority. And gradually, while looking for things we take granted, I started on environmental business. I don't know what is right. I think money is an indispensable value needed to run a company, and self-realization is an important factor for determining a business. So, first time I started money, but now I just change my mind for my self-realization. Thank you. Whew.
Thank you very much, Simon. Yeah, I think it's very important to do what you love, but also you need to make money, right? It's also to survive. Yes. Okay, so moving on. Our next question is, why do you believe South Korea is a suitable market for your product or service? And what opportunities do you see here moving forward? And Oyo would like to start. Great.
So, Taste Better, we originally from Thailand, right? But we actually also have companies in other 2 countries, which is like, first, we do it in order. First, Austria in Europe, and a year after that, Hong Kong. And now, we're starting to do in South Korea. And like all of these 3 countries have something similar, which is like they really care about their health, and there are the big room for premium market. That's for Taste Better point of view. And like, as you all know, that right now we started to do the B2B selling the flour. So we also would like to approach to the higher market value. And even though like the price and like the raw material of food is really like price sensitive, so we really have to work with a lot of partners, and we really have to work with a lot of countries as well. Because started out from Thailand, we are not in that like premium market, but the other countries that we choose, Austria and Europe, Hong Kong, and also in South Korea, they really care about health conscious and the lifestyle as well. Because like you can use our flour to make the bread, pasta, noodle, and instant noodle, and even sausage. You also can use our flour in that market as well. So that's the main reason why we choose South Korea. Health and lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree. There are a lot of people who are gluten intolerant in Korea, and when I was running my restaurant, we had a lot of requests for gluten-free desserts. So I think gluten-free products have a strong market in South Korea. Yeah, thank you.
I think I can't agree more as well with your, what you mentioned, because I think Korea has this really big impact that they can bring to the world. I think it really brings that back to why I'm here today. What am I doing in Korea, right? I think ultimately Korea has not just Korea itself is a very tiny country, right? I think we can all agree to that. But the impact that Korea can actually bring, I think that is massive. Just look at just the K content, the K. Everything K-related is just there, right? We have your K-pop. Who's a fan of K-pop? Okay, then what's the rest of you doing here? Okay, I'm just joking. So K-pop is one. We have K-cosmetic. We have K-content. All the K stuff is trending at this moment. I think K thing is just going to be. They call it the K wave, right? I think the impact of the Korean culture is just so unique that it can't be replicated anywhere else. That is what really makes Korea interesting. And because of that as well, which is why even I myself moved to Korea, because we see a great potential comparing with other countries out there. I mean, I'm not saying other countries are not impactful. They are definitely impactful. But I'm just saying like the growth that we are seeing from maybe 10 years ago until now, and now until 10 years later, we do see that Korea is going to be a very key market that we should all be looking at, because these can really change the way how people look and consume, be it content or product or services.
Thank you, Lincoln. Definitely agree. I think K Entertainment has done such a great job in promoting these K contents, K beauty, K-pop, and etc. Great. So, who would like to answer? Yes.
Okay, I'm Korean, so I'd like to share a Korean perspective on the Korean market. Yes, Korean market is very tough. It is not easy market, but you could enjoy everything. Now, even in the ITN platform, there is happening a lot of things, especially AI, all the high, the standard of technology are happening here. So if you are searching for this kind of IT and technology, the partner and the business here, yes, the Korean market is very suitable for your business because we are doing a lot of business here and a lot of partner working here, especially for the smart area, smart field. Yes, it is very easy for us to find a good business opportunity. As you know, Korea is a very early adopter. AI and the other cloud business and the platform business, you could enjoy here. But for it is a critical, it's a top thing. I like to share the very difficult part of the Korea business. You remember Korea is very separate the business area between the public and the corporate. That means the B2G area, business to government area, business field, and the B2B, even the B2C, very distinct, separate the business field. So if you understand this business mechanism, this corporate customer and even the public, yes, it will be very helpful for you to start business or the scale up the business here. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah. I think every business starts differently depending on the environment or economic situation of the country. I think all opportunity lie in the evolution of the system, but Korea's have many markets already very popular, K-pop, yeah, K-movie, something. But some business need more professional is so. Maybe the government and business will face a lot of difficulty, but I think the difficulty is a good opportunity for startup. So I think that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So, yeah, great insight. And since we all agree that Korea has a lot of great potential to start your products and service here, then what, in your opinion, what are the key benefits of starting your business here in South Korea compared to other markets? Like, why not Singapore? Why not? I mean, of course, Singapore, but what is the key benefit? Like, what makes it like more attractive?
I think one sort of key thing that personally what I see between all these different countries is the Korean government are very open to new innovation. So they are very, they have various programs out there that can actually provide you with the support, the funding, the place that, you might need to test bed some of your technology. I think there are some, just quickly find out if there's any AI company here, mobility particularly. No? Okay. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that, there has been a lot of companies that enter Korea. They actually test bed this thing called the AI driverless car and bus, which even right now, since you guys are all in Korea, you can actually, have a ride. It's completely free. I think it's at the Cheonggyecheon area. Yeah, so there's actually many opportunity that you can not just test bed your product in Korea. You can also get support from the local government. It's easier to sort of approve various sort of application because they are more willing to create these sort of areas for you to innovate. Because without opening up, creating a more flexible, I think regulation is really difficult to, try new things, start new things like flying drone. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but at Gimpo Airport, they are actually planning to build like a drone sort of pad where you can literally ride on it and it brings you to like some other sort of airports. So I think these are, pretty innovative stuff that I think not many countries are very open to. I think Singapore itself is also a very good, I would say, place where you can get into. The only maybe small little problem is that Singapore tend to follow a little bit in terms of, like, for example, maybe Korea has started the launch pad, and then after the launch pad, then Singapore will look, they did really well in this area, let's do it that way. So that's, I think there's a lot of delay, whereby I think Korea is more open in terms of trying out new things and finding out new opportunity.
Thank you, Lincoln. I definitely agree. Korea has done a lot to support foreign startup, especially events like the ASEAN-Korea Startup Innovation Week, the KSGC program, GSC Global Startup Center. They providing a lot of support for foreign startup because it's quite expensive to just enter a market, a country, and have no support, have no resources. So I think really big applause to the Korean government for doing all these. Yes. And next one is David. Yes.
I have a little different opinion with Lincoln because, as I mentioned, the Korean government is not too open with high technology and high skilled business. That means we are ready for the open our mind, but it is not still the mature. That means, okay, so let me share our business case. Now the RMS is doing business the Philippines and Saudi Arabia together. There are very good learning point on the market comparing to the South Korea. So in Philippines, we are very freely the access to the government side and the corporate side because they are very friendly, even for the business. We could very easily communicate together, not just for the business. We could communicate the culture and the business surrounding condition, even the regulation. So we could solve some top issue and some trouble for business. What about Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia, as you know, is very now conservative, but for the high technology and innovation, they are very open now. Yes, Korea, you could get something is in terms of this opening market, and then this friendly communication. We still ready for this stage. We are step by step growing up with the global our startup and partner. That means yes, we have a very good strength in Korean market. What I'm saying, yes, you could do everything because we have a lot of the experience in business field. You could select a good right partner for your own business because we have experience and background. But I like to recommend you too find very the open-minded partner, because we have the open-minded partner here. So if you met the open-minded partner for your own business, your business could make it, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. So the key benefit is having open-minded partner in Korea. Yes. Great. And Oyo?
Yeah. So the question is, okay, I restate the question again because like me and the last speaker to answer this. So what is the key advantage entering into South Korea comparing to the other markets? To me, in the food industry, K-food is not that popular. But the thing that make K-food known is K-series and K-beauties and also K-cosmetic. So there is a room for me entering into South Korea. And also there is one opportunity that restate my belief is that 1 year ago, there was a chaebol company, like Korean big conglomerate company that would like to invest in Tasted Better. And we have been like under the due diligence for 1 year. And then I just come to the conclusion that the two companies right now isn't really like share the same direction. So we just paused. But the thing is that there's the potential because that chaebol see the opportunity in our company, then why not? Mm-hmm. And just to agree that Korea, they sometimes really open in some certain criteria, but sometimes very close in some other criteria. You also can see from the Olive Young shelf, for example, like the L'Oreal. In my country, in Thailand, you will see a lot of Westerners, ambassador in L'Oreal package. It's like some Thai people also adore the Western culture and sometimes also like K-pop in the L'Oreal hair color dye, right? But here in Korea, all Korean celebrity only on that L'Oreal like hair dryer. The thing is that you really have to dig deep into your own industry, whether in which part that is really right for you and whether in that one, the Koreans really like open to that or not. For example, in my case, in Taste the Better case, right now, we got accepted to do the POC, like proof of concept with cafe onion and also lunch factory, which is like really huge cafe in Korea. But it's also very hard in order to get in. And there's also another cafe that we also would like to do the POC with. But the thing is that in Korea, there's also so many foreigners. So you also can start from that point as well. You can start with a foreigner owner in your industry in order to do the proof of concept with them. But the thing is that you also have to leverage the power of your own company power, whether you will be really beneficial to that potential partner or not. If you are not giving anything good for them, then just didn't go talk to them because like they're not gonna accept your meeting. Like there's also some of the other companies that they just try to shoot email. But the thing is that business doesn't run like that. It's people connect to people. Yeah.
Yes.
I just wanted to add on to your point. I think localization is what I think you're focusing on. And I think localization is really important. Like literally when we first came to Korea, we whatever that we have learned before in every other country, does not work in Korea, because I think the local culture here, particularly the Korean culture, is very tightly knitted. So for you to really get into it, you really need to start building, connection. You need to localize if you're a platform business, you need to localize the language, you need to localize the platform. If you're a AI business, you need to localize your AI to make sure that it fits that local requirement. So I think localization is one of the key thing that, is if you really want to do a business in Korea, and I think that would be like one of the most important thing that you need to look at.
Yes, so I don't know, I don't remember if I said this during my lecture, but your net worth is your network, right? So connection is key to everything, and in Korean business culture is the getting along with the other person, your relationship with them comes first before you do the business. So establish that, and like Oyo mentioned, create like a win-win situation, right? Like you approach them with a business proposal and of what you can do for them, not what they can do for you. So yes, great point, you guys. Yes.
Yeah. Each country economic situation creates this unique startup characteristic. For example, in Korea, customer reaction are immediate and it easily gets cold. In other words, it focuses on change rather than identity. When a restaurant is open, Korean can see the result of success or failure in 3 months, just 3 months. In the past, the people waited 3 years to create the regular customers, but now they quickly admit failure and try to change. The advantage of the Korean market is that if they fail or successful, they can have a lot of comparison data or on problem. They think, and I think, that this data can make a faster way for next to successful or other successful. And we have in Korean market have very many a lot of soft program for startup. So how can you use it? So make you successful or not? Thank you.
Thank you. So to expand that a little bit further, would you mind sharing some strategies or tips for startups on how to retain customer or how to acquire and retain customer in Korea? So I think everyone is interested in that the most because that's how we create revenue, right? And who would like to start? Lincoln?
Okay, I'll expand the point that what Queen has mentioned earlier. I think connection is really one of the key thing for you to really get started. Since all of you are here, I hope you guys have multiple boxes of name cards with you today, because I think those are very important for you to make connection. Once you have connection, it's very easy for you to really start establishing businesses, networks with the people and the local sort of industry that you are in. Because without connection, it does not matter whether you have great clientele with maybe Google or Meta or whatever. It really does not matter in Korea. If you have all these really good portfolio, but yet you don't have the relationship, I'm sorry to break to you, you would not get the business. That's how the Korea industry has been over the last decade. So I think being able to build that right moment, that right connection is very important. And having that, many people say that Korea culture is all about drinking soju, right? And I do know that not everyone here can drink soju. Maybe you can, I don't know, drink orange juice with them or something. But I guess it's really about that network, that connection, the moments and the time spent with them, building that close relationship. Because once you have that relationship, that's where really things can really start happening. And I think another key thing that I think all of you should look at is the programs. There are so many government funds out there and support. You just need to be able to find the right programs that actually fit your needs. They do support a lot. There are really tons of them. If you guys need some, help, maybe after this you can look for me, or I'm happy to share some of them as well. If that's helpful.
Yes, very helpful. I think I will also need some of that help. So I think I agree. Yeah, there are a lot of government support. However, most of them are in Korean, but I'm sure that Lincoln knows some secret support program that for foreigners as well, right?
Actually, there are quite a misconception that a lot of these grants are built just for the Koreans. There are actually a lot of grants are open internationally, because in Korea they have this non-discrimination law that doesn't allow them to discriminate between a local and Korean. So essentially a lot of these programs are open to everyone, but of course most of the time they'll be like, oh, you need to fill up your application in Korean, right? So that might be one of the key things. But hey, these days there are AI, there's ChatGPT, literally upload your application, they help you translate everything. So, why not? And of course, if you really want to do business in Korea, you definitely need to, at least hire a Korean that can help you with all the communication. I think those are kind of the key thing.
Yes, if there's a will, there's a way, and ChatGPT will help you, right?
Right.
Okay, so next, yes, David?
It is not tip. It is not advice, because I'm also at the same stage and the same position like you. Let me share the two things for you. One is that please build up your narrative, your story. To make a business, develop business here, nowadays, story is very important, like Lincoln. So that means that you have a very strong and very reliable story for your own business. It could be very beneficial for you're developing the business here. Please utilize all the network and all the your partner. Even now, it's a Seoul Metropolitan and the SBA are learning a lot of program. There is a very good quick way for business. Please utilize your outside. That means there are a lot of the program learning now. So even for RMS now, we could learn our research data center, learning by operating by SBA. So yes, it was a very good thing for us. People that we didn't know that kind of the program. Even we start the IT and the platform business. Yes, we also have the very stable the consulting smart city business. But at the time, we didn't know how many the program operating here. So first thing, build up your story to contact to your Korean client and global client. And the second thing, please utilize your whole surrounding and condition. There are very definite, good, suitable program for you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, David. Oyo?
Yeah. So the strategy, right? The part that I think I can share with you is the attract customers, not yet the retain customer one. Because to attract customer, for the last 1.5 months that I've been here, so actually for the first month, I'm just trying to get to know them as a person level, not trying to do any business with them. And just be there, be a local people as much as I can. Because at that point, you will understand who they are in the much deeper level. Yeah, that's my tips.
You mean drinking soju?
I think all of those cultures. I don't
all
think
of the above.
soju actually, but makgeolli is better for me.
Yeah,
and actually,
makgeolli.
speaking to all the Korean co-founders, they don't like drinking soju. They just love makgeolli and some maybe like whiskey for the a little older person. Yeah, so I think that just get to know them and you will know what they think and listen first, like listen who they really are, like what their heart is trying to tell you. And the second step is that just really also know who you are, like from your original country, what you already have, just utilize it to the maximum level. But first, know them first. Second, use your advantage. And then third, just started to think about the business and strategy onwards.
Yes, great tips. Getting to know people, you also, I think the key point here is also getting to know your customer needs, right? So if you understand their needs, then you can address it using your products or service. So great tips. And last but not least.
In Korea, customers are getting a lot of information from the media on daily basis. Therefore, their view on change are very flexible. They account AI every day and take the change for granted. There have been many businesses that follow the times, only times. For example, 4D, augmented reality, metaverse. However, there's not much successful case of a business that follows the time, only time. Most of the successful business are those who makes an issue out of the time, or those who makes an issue out of the needs. Among them, I am attracting customer by making needs an issue because needs evolve but do not change. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. So now I would like to open up the floor for questions from our audience. So I'm sure you guys have so many questions you want to ask our panelists. So if anyone has any questions, so feel free to raise your hand and then you will get a mic to ask the questions. Any question? Yes, no, maybe? Too shy? Really? You guys are here. You're not supposed to be shy. You're all startup founders, right?
Can I actually ask question?
Yeah, of course. If you don't ask question, you lose the chance. So then the panelists will ask you question and we'll pick on you to answer.
The thing is that I may ask on behalf of them.
Okay.
Right now, I think like both of you are thinking whether what should I do next? What should be the next step? Whether like to make a decision, whether to go or no go, or all in go, or just like partly step one leg in. But maybe we can also share a little bit more about the KSCG program, K Startup Grand Challenge. So there is like the mandatory level of commitment that your chief, like your C-level, must attain the program. So right now I'm the CEO of my own company, right? There's also some question that don't you have to do business in your original country or the other country else? But the thing is that we have collect all the information that we need, then we make decision whether go or no go, or go all in or not all in.
Thank you. Okay, last chance for you guys. Question? Yes. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Wijie from Singapore. And so I guess we hear a lot about K-Startup Challenge, but I think for us, a lot of us who are here, we are probably going back to our home countries tomorrow or the day after. So I guess probably not a lot of time for us to come and learn more, speak more to the locals. So what advice do you have for us when we go back to our home countries? when we are not here physically, what are the ways we can do to get to know the people here, to understand the ecosystem here better, so that when we come here the next time around, we are a lot more prepared for it.
I would say connection, like really connection. So literally before I come to Korea, the first thing I did was connect to all the Koreans on LinkedIn. And I do know that not a lot of these, like a lot of Korean users LinkedIn, but you still have quite a number. And then on top of that, you also have, Instagram. I think most people are on Instagram. So connect with them, as long as you have a genuine connection where you really just want to exchange ideas and not sell them something. They are very open to, speaking with you, understanding you, making friends. And then after that, that's where you can start getting all this connection to happen. And I think one of the key thing is don't just think that, oh, that person is not relevant to my industry, I don't need to talk to him. Never think of it in that way. Why? Because this person might actually know maybe someone that is very valuable to you, right? And that happened to me multiple occasions, right? So always make sure that you connect to these people and make sure that you actually, think of them as a friend. It's always about exchanging of ideas. When you need something from them, you can ask them. When they need something from you, you have to give something to them, right? So it's always about exchanging of ideas and concept, making sure that both of you are mutually beneficial, because otherwise it will be very one-sided and they will feel like you're trying to sell them things, and that relationship will never work.
Yes, so to add on that, I think LinkedIn is a great tool to stay connected. Actually, I got in touch with CJ and Grand Hyatt and Lufthansa Airlines through LinkedIn. So you never know, like you just send a request and, surprisingly they accept, and then you just send a message and, tell them what you do and like ask for a coffee chat, something like that. And it may end up helping you get to your first sale in Korea even before you're here. So LinkedIn is one of the tools, and then I would recommend following the homepage they also have their LinkedIn account of some of the startup program here, and sometimes they have like an online session, like online webinar. So you should totally participate, and you can like network with them, and that's also one of the tips that I would like to give. David?
Okay, so very good question. So let me share my real story. Now RMS is doing Philippine and Saudi Arabia business. But now for Philippine business, we were awarded the very huge smart city project, Philippine, the new clock smart city project. It will take more than 10 years, not just the platform integration development, even the platform operating. This the business. It is just from very small meeting. At the time we met a senior guy of this organization at the meeting coordinated by Kotra. It's every for the business meeting, yes, there are a lot of the attendee and the visitor, right? It's just looking around. But you'd better focus on today. Today, starting from the small thing could make the big thing. It's my real story. Even for the Saudi Arabia, I have more surprising the history, the sharing with you. It's very simple meeting, starting from the very small one-on meeting, starting from this small meeting could developing the big one now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David. Anyone else want to pitch in? Yes, Oyo?
Of course. Two parts. First, just collect all of the information that like all of the speakers have already shared, And the second part is that like what I have done for my startup is that I just go there, live there, like at least 1 month in order to make a decision whether to go or no go. Because otherwise you will go back and forth whether you go or no go and never stop thinking about it. And you will, because like why I say that you have to live there, otherwise you will not know how they really are and what they really think, and it will like, you will lose your time to answer your question. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You good? All right. Any other questions from our audience? Yes.
Hi, so I'm Tina from Brunei, and I'm also part of the creative industry in Brunei. And I'm kind of curious because Korean is already known to be so innovative with AI and technology, and they also have their own creative communities already. How did you find a place in Korea with your own creative innovations, if you don't mind me asking? So thank you.
That's a very good question. I think, as mentioned, Korea itself, is a very close ecosystem. So for you to really break into that ecosystem, it's really about the relationship that you're building. Because one people can really, if that one person that has strong connection within that industry, this one person can really bring you into the ecosystem, and that's how we break into that whole industry. So again, coming back to the relationship, coming back to building a strong connection, and those essentially are very important, particularly in the Korea ecosystem.
Okay, thank you. Anyone wants to pitch in? Good. All right. Any other questions from the audience? Yes.
We're hearing that there are challenges in the Korea market now because of the economy and the economic situation. How are each of you navigating the challenges that you're facing?
That's a great question, actually.
I personally don't. I think it really depends on like what industry you are referring to in terms of the economic downturn, because I think many parts of the world are facing similar situation. I think ultimately is about your persistence in doing something you enjoy, doing something you love, and how you are able to get the momentum. As I keep mentioning again and again, building relationship, because those are the one that gives you the opportunity, provide you with the projects, and also giving you access to opportunities. And of course, even though this is more particularly to the Korea market, the government themselves are also actually providing a lot of innovation platforms where actually they give startups opportunity to not just pitch your idea to all the big companies. It also gives you an opportunity where these companies actually list up their demand, their needs from the startup. Like for instance, maybe one of the company would say is like, I need an, let's say, AI company to help me build my data, and the AI data company can come in to then provide the proposal to these companies to actually apply for it. And then if you are being selected, then of course you get paid, you get part of the jobs, and that typically the projects are worth like hundreds of thousands, if not millions. So I think those are, some of the opportunity that you can get as well.
Thank you. Yes.
Let me know your business field. What business field are you working for now? Yes, this is the market is hot here, right? So even though we couldn't cover the whole economy in Korea, but we'd better focus on your business line, business field, because the platform is also ESG platform. We are minimizing the carbon emission. Based on this carbon emission data credit, we inputting this data into our platform in order to trade with the market. Yes, you're right. Our ESG and the climate related business, now we are very hard, very good condition. So even the government are very open with global high technology, and even the solution. We are not sure your product and solution. Please access your solution with prototype and POC. Yes, we are very open. We are very good condition in terms of the economy of this climate field area. Okay, thank you.
I just wanted to add on to David's point as well, that I do see that the Korea government are actually spending a lot of money, investing a lot of money in climate tech. So I think definitely there's a lot of opportunity in terms of them being able to open up new proposals to be able to look at opportunities from the new startups across ASEAN as well. So I definitely I see there are a lot of opportunities here as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So I also would like to ask, like, in which industry are you from? And you already tell us that is climate tech, right? So I can share, because like the food industry and climate industry, there are like the interlinkage between each other. So first, you have to really work with the big conglomerate in order to really make it happen. Second is that we are in the very traditional one. So to put it in action is that your solution must be really, just don't change their process. Even though, even it's just only one step, they will not be happy to do it at all. So really have to just plug in and then that works. Cannot make them adjust anything. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think we have time for one last question. Oh, there are two. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Yes. How about, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Audrey from Indonesia. I'm from a waste management company. I'm really curious about actually the solution that you both are doing, because I want to know how is the journey of your solution so that you can have a clear traceability and also transparency in the data. Thank you so much.
It's a very good question. It's very normal question for me, because when we do for business, we have a very similar question. Yes, our platform is the data platform, gathering the smart service data, each layer of platform. But first point, the data platform area is sensor, ICT, right? So it is mainly the critical point to measure the actual good data. You know, the trash in, trash out, right? Good in, the best out could be, right? That means our platform measuring and the data, checking with the sensor, it is very critical starting point. Based on the collecting data, store data, and then analyzing data, we could go further step, the controlling, managing smart service based on this data. So yes, it is not the easy process even for us. We are starting from the integrated management system and solution. Yes, we could the build up the background based on this business field, not to the smart service. You mean it is a smart service? There are a lot of the data collection, data analytical process, but you better more focus on this data collection from the sensor and the ICT. It is very important and critical starting point. More important thing now for this the credit of data, we are working with local and global partner, because now RMS is mainly focused on the upper layer, the data smart service operating and management. So we need the other layer, the business field partner. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Simon, do you want to share anything?
Our business is that we working in machine, the AIoT, so resource recovery. Someone put in our machine the plastic or can, the machine change the data. So we use the data is my brand, what is my price, what each country, which city can wear recycling. So we make the city level, recycling city level. So first time we didn't know the data, how can use it, but now most governments wanted getting their data and customers and their companies. How can you, because companies need the data, why they can return it, recycling system, with recycling returning their tax. So we using the data. So if you choose information data, so you have to think how can use it the data. So which one wanted the data is very important thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that's it for our panel discussion. Please give our panelists a round of applause, everyone. Yes. And for any additional questions, feel free to come and talk to them during the networking. So thank you so much for attending today. Thank you.
Thank you once again to all the speakers and the moderator for the fruitful and insightful discussion. I hope you all had fun and some great information and inspiration from them.